What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 4 of our Pokemon Emerald Seaglass playthrough. In the previous video, we defeated Gym Leader Roxanne and earned our first gym badge. This has allowed us to use Cut outside of battle. So we're just doing a little backtrack to pick this item up here. And now we're going to return to Rusturf City. When we left off part 3 of the walkthrough, as we left Roxanne's gym, a thief ran off with some Devon goods. So in today's video, we're going to try and catch this thief and return the goods. And then hopefully we can make our way to the next town. We are now exploring Route 116. This is the direction that the thief ran in. And there are a bunch of awesome Pokemon that you can find here. And there are a few trainers to battle. So you might want to try level up some of your team and get some battle experience in. So there is a little cave here. I think the thief is inside the cave. We're just picking up all the items that are around here. And here's a house. It looks like there's some karate dude outside. And to the left there are a whole bunch of trainers and a little area with a lot of trees blocking the way. So now we can cut through all of them and pick up some of these items. We're definitely going to battle some of these trainers just now and collect the other item that is still there. And we're picking up all the berries here too. I want to try collect as many berries as possible. I don't really use them that often, but you never know. And we just picked up an ether down below. So let's go back, and a hidden Pokemon has appeared. It's an Abra. I have caught one already. It's a super awesome Gen 1 Pokemon. But unfortunately that one teleported before we could knock it out. Now we've entered the cave, the little tunnel, Rusturf tunnel. And there's an item here for us to pick up. And it looks like we found the thief. There's the Team Aquagrunt there with Wingull, it seems. And we picked up another wishing star, so at least we can get another Pokemon at the wishing well. I love the wishing well. If you missed that, go back and watch that episode. We got super lucky and got an amazing new team just about. That's how we got Totodile. I used all 6 wishing pieces, wishing stars, and we got Totodile, we got Porygon, we got Rhyhorn. Who else did we get? We got Sneasel. So we got an amazing team. And we just got another item, so I'm definitely going to go back. We also got a Pichu. But now we have defeated this Team Aquagrunt, and he's returned the Devon parts to us, and he's run off. So now we can actually go and return the items. And he had also stole Pico, which is the Wingull Pokemon, and that belongs to this guy, Mr. Briny. I think he's the boat guy that will take us to the next city. So he's kind of indebted to us now. I think we can return the goods, go backtrack and find the house with the boat and see if Mr. Briny will take us to the next town. And as we enter the city, one of the Devon employees takes us to the Devon Corporation. So we're actually in the building now. And he says the boss wants to talk to us. So we're going to go and chat to him, see what he has to say. He should be happy that we have returned the goods. So we're going to go talk with the president now. And this isn't even the first time we've helped him. We've already helped him twice. So he just wants to say that he is super appreciative. And he also asks if we can deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford, which is the next town. And he's also given us a Pokenav, or Pokemon Navigator. So that's going to be quite helpful. It's not a bad reward for all the help that we did. But now let's chat to everyone else here in the Devon company. It seems there are a whole bunch of scientists working here, and we weren't allowed here in the beginning, so we might as well come and chat to everyone and see if there's anything going on. But now that we got our Pokénav, I think we can also use that to contact people, so we can like register people's numbers and things, and that should make things a little easier. But as we leave the building, one of the professors comes out and he says we must add the president's number to our Pokénav, and we must call him just to make sure it works. So let's test out our Pokénav. You got a match call and Mr. Stone, the Devon president. So we're ringing him up and let's see, he answers. And he's happy that the Pokénav is working properly and we can stay in touch with him now. So that's pretty cool. We can phone all our friends and family along the way as soon as we register them on our Pokénav. But now I think that's all there is to do in this town. We're just going to stock up on some items. We need some Pokeballs, a couple repels, and I think we still have some escape ropes. But now we're going to backtrack and try find Mr. Briny and see if he'll take us to the next town. And as we're leaving, we encounter May. We register her on our Pokénav, and she's down for a battle. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's challenge her and see how her team is looking. She's only got 2 Pokemon, but now she's got a level 14 Torkoal, which is an absolute beast of a Pokemon. Although Torkoal doesn't evolve, it's super strong. But unfortunately for Torkoal, we've got Totodile up front, which is a water type. So we're going to keep hitting it with our water attack. We're going to just keep water gunning it. But surprisingly, Torkoal isn't taking all that much damage. I think it's because the sun is shining. It's given Torkoal a little bit of a boost. But Totodile's definitely done a fair amount of damage. Hopefully it'll be able to knock it out. But no, Totodile gets knocked out. We're going to send out Rhyhorn to try finish off the job. Hopefully we can knock out Torkoal. And we hit it with a rock attack. It's super effective. Torkoal has been knocked out. And some of our Pokemon have leveled up. And now May is going to send out her starter Pokemon, her Mudkip. So I think we should maybe give... who should we do? Maybe Torchic. Let's see how Torchic does. Torchic is weak against Mudkip, but if it can do a lot of damage, then we can finish it off with one of our newer Pokemon. So that's the strategy. Weaken Mudkip with Torchic and finish it off with one of our new Pokemon, so that our new Pokemon can get a bit of battle experience. And Mudkip is not doing as well as I thought. I thought it would knock out my Torchic pretty easily. Mudkip is level 16, but yes, okay, finally it knocked out Torchic. So we're going to finish off Mudkip. We'll try with Rhyhorn, even though it's at a type disadvantage. And no, it's super effective. We get one-shotted. So let's try get Porygon, finish it off. We should be able to knock Mudkip out in one shot. We miss our first attack, but our second Psybeam hits. And that's it for May. We have defeated her. I'm surprised she only had 2 Pokemon. And Torchic is evolving. Let's go. Our Torchic has just evolved into a Combuskin. That's super cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep Combuskin in our team forever. I might swap it with a different fire type Pokemon, but I'm not sure. I might keep it in. Blaziken is an absolute beast, but I do have a secret fan favorite fire Pokemon, which is Magmar and Magmortar. So if we come across a Magby or a Magmar, it's going to be hard for me not to swap out Combuskin. But we'll see. There are other fire-type Pokemon that I'm also interested in. Let's see where the game takes us. Now we're just going to explore this other little area that we couldn't reach before because we couldn't use Cut. We're picking up a couple items. And there's a hidden Pokemon here, so we're going to see what it is. And it's a Slakoth again. We've already caught one of these. But we're just about out of this little forest area. So Mr. Briny's house is just here. Hopefully he will agree to take us on his boat, because we did save his Pokemon. So let's see what Mr. Bryony says. It looks like he's playing a game running after his Pico. He likes to call his Pokemon Pico. And we tell him about the letter that we need to drop off to Stephen. And he's happy to help us. He tells us he can take us to Dewford. So on the boat we go, and we're traveling to Dewford Town. And on the way there, our father gives us a call. He says he got his number from the guy at Devon, so at least we've registered our father now. And we've reached Dewford Town. So there we've hit the land, and now we can explore a brand new town. I'm super excited to see what's all in store for us here. Apparently there is a gym leader and his name is Brawly. So we are definitely going to take him on. Can't wait for that. But let's first see what else there is around town and what else there is to do. First, we're going to come heal up our team at the Pokemon Center. So at least if we die for any reason, we'll get returned back to this one and not the old one all the way back there. So that's also something you want to keep in mind. Whenever you reach a new town, just go heal up at the Pokemon Center first, whether you really need to or not, just so that if anything goes wrong and you get knocked out, you don't have to travel all the way. We don't have Fly yet, so it can be a bit of a mission. But now we're just exploring all the different towns. There is a sandy area down here where you can encounter Pokemon. And there are some awesome Pokemon here. We just came across a Trapinch, which is an awesome Pokemon. It has some super strong evolutions. So we are going to try and catch it. We threw our Pokeball and booyah! Trapinch was caught. Nice little addition to the team, and our Sneasel has leveled up. We have found where the gym is, so I think we just need to train up our team a little more. Maybe get everyone around level 15, 16, and then we can maybe take them on. And here we just encountered a level 10 Machop. What an absolute beast of a Pokemon. We are going to try and catch this one too. Machamp is one of my favorite fighting types. We throw a Pokeball and oh, it breaks free. We're going to have to try again. We've still got a fair amount of Pokeballs, so no problem. And booyah, we caught it. Machop was caught. Our collection is slowly and steadily growing. It looks like that's the end of the island here, but we picked up another wishing star. So we're going to have to go back to Rusturf and use our wishing stars at some point. Hopefully we get lucky and pick up some cool Pokemon. Now, it looks like we've entered a house. Oh, there's so many people here. There's a whole group of people, and they all seem obsessed with Perfection Mail. I don't know what it is about Perfection Mail, but every single person is talking about Perfection Mail. I don't know if it's a TV show or something. It seems to be the new craze. This person tells us there's books and dolls and everything based on Perfection Mail. So I don't know what all of that is about, but I think Perfection Mail might be like a password or a clue to something for sure. We'll have to look that up. But now if we head north and west, there are a few more areas for wild Pokemon here. We picked up a Stardust hidden in that rock, and we also picked up a King's Rock, which is super useful. You can use that to evolve Slowpoke into Slowking. We've entered a little cave here, and he says you need to use Flash on the next floor, and he gives us the HM, but unfortunately we can't use it until we have defeated the gym leader. So now we're going to do a whole bunch of training in this cave, and in the next video we're going to take on Brawly. That's all it's going to be. Thanks for watching.